Welcome to this week's GI or Transformers toy review, where today we are looking at another double feature, somewhat like the Aerial Elita 1 double feature I did in March, but this time it's with the leader of the Autobots, Orion Pax, and Optimus Prime. But before we get to this story, let's do our shout outs of the week, starting with Back to the Media at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media here in Winchester, Virginia, which is where you can get all, and I do mean all, of your video game needs, from the Atari all the way up to current systems. You can also get games for each console. You get comics, magazines, DVDs, CDs, records, and more. So definitely check out Back to the Media while you're here in Winchester. But if you need to find more, you could go over to Middle Road here in Winchester, right behind the Cecil Valley Avenue, to Play It Again Games, where you can find other stuff that you need for your consoles, as well as they can repair your consoles and your PCs and laptops. So go check out Play It Again, go check out Back to the Media, and then go visit Play It Again Games for all your repairs. So, you know, you can get everything done in the same spot. And while you're there, if you're needing some toys and collectibles and you're here in the Winchester area, you could go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles at 115 South Loudon Street, where you can get all, and I do mean all, of your toys and collectible needs, from G.I. Joe to Transformers and all points in between. So definitely check them out. And while you're there, you can go and see, go over to 106 South Loudon Street, right across the street, to Thinker Toys, where you can get all your toddlers their problem and puzzle solving games, as well as puzzles and other stuff. You know, as long as you're here in Winchester, and definitely check them out. Get your kid ready for school, you know, ahead of time at Thinker Toys. But if you're looking for comics and whatnot, go to 80 Weems Lane here in Winchester, and check out 4 Color Fantasies to get all of your comic book needs from the Atari, or not from the Atari, but from Marvel to DC to IDW to Image and all points in between. Check them out. And while you're in the area, you know, definitely check them out. But if you're living in the Salisbury, North Carolina area, or within driving distance, head over to Comic Monsters and check them out for all your Marvel, DC, IDW, and Image stuff. You can also get toys and collectibles there as well. So definitely you want to check them out. And if you're in the Winchester area and you're looking for Jamaican food, I suggest going over to Tropical Islands on Piccadilly Street, right across the street from the Henley Library here in Winchester, and get all your Jamaican food. Definitely check them out. So you definitely want to go and see them. And while you're there, go ahead and do that. And go ahead and get them done and get some good eating on. And after you leave there, you can go over to you can go over and check out you can check out Mixed Tree Service or Stoneburger's Tree Service and get all your Jamaican food, or not Jamaican food, but get all your tree service need met. So you can get that tree trimmed, your tree removed, or get that unsightly tree stump removed from your yard. Both of them have great employees and service, so definitely check them out. Once you leave there, you can go over and check out United Bank or Bank of Clark and get all your banking needs met. So definitely get them checked. So check them out. But if you need insurance for a vehicle, or you need renter's insurance or homeowner's insurance, you could go to State Farm or Farmers and get some good quotes and good policies from both places, you know, and whatnot, and check them out. Once you get that car insured, or you already have a car insured, go over to Sheets or to Handy Mart here in Winchester area, or wherever it is that you have, and go over to Sheets or Handy Mart and get all your gas needs. And they also have made-to-order food, so you get your gas tank full at the same time you're getting your belly full. So go ahead and check them out. And definitely is a good idea. Why does she not and get handy at the Handy Mart? You know, and once you leave there, you can go and see Cobra Island is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. So if you're looking for a counselor, which there's nothing wrong with counseling, and you're in the Winchester area, you can see Robert C. Brown at Haley Grace Counseling Services at 133 West Pascagoula Street, Suite number 10, and see Rob and get all your stuff met. And if Rob isn't what you're looking for, or you're not in the Winchester area, you can go and check out Healing Grace you can check out National Counseling Group. You know, there's nothing wrong with counseling. There's nothing wrong with therapy. I get it myself. Hey, go for it. If there's anything to help you out, go for it. And after you leave there, you can go to Northwestern Community Services if you need further help in counseling. They offer it for you. Or you can go to your closest psychiatrist's office if you're not in the Winchester Front Royal area. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And while there, go ahead and do what you got to do. If you need to text somebody right now because you know you're dealing with what you're dealing with, and your local psychiatrist's office is closed, or you can't get into an appointment, text 741-741. They got people standing by to talk to you. And if you need to hear a human voice, dial 988. They even have people standing by. There's nothing wrong with seeking help. But if it's a real bad emergency and that's not going to help you, just go straight to your local emergency room. You know, there's nothing wrong with seeking help. And you are special and you are welcome here. You know, and go ahead and get that done. So we're going to do our reviews now. But we're going to set Optimus Prime and his accessories to the side. And we're going to look at Orion Pax and his accessories. Starting with his little ray gun. You know, whatnot, which is neatly sculpted. It's the same as Cup's. Because and Orion Pax is in the same mold as Cup. And he comes with the not weak, wound up Winnie Bond Universal Greeting Energon strips. In a little container like Cup does, which is pretty cool. And like I said, he's done in the same mold as Cup. Same design, and he rolls just like Cup. And he was pretty cool. But he's got the Optimus Prime colors of the blue and the red and the yellow. So let's go ahead and start with the transformation. Start up with his trunk, where you want to get it to where it unhooks. And you can take the arms off of it, which he does have visible arm syndrome, but it's okay. And he does have the arms that can detach like Cup. You know, you can just roll these up, you know, like such. And then bring them kind of together. You know, and second first, same as the first. Bring this down with each leg, bring it back up. Bring the foot out. And this could slide down like this. This could latch up over here. And like I said, second first, same as the first. And this part of his legs can attach to here. Have it where it clicks in. Bring his foot out. Boom, and you got his feet. And of course, you want to come up here, start to work on the arms by sliding them, bringing these up. And you can just slide them down like this. And you want to bring the body cavity up like this. Turn his head around, make sure it snaps into place. And you take the front tires here, front tire assembly here. And bring them in. And they have a little connector port, so you have the head right there. Take the arms and rotate them back in. Where it connects. You know, have them roll in. And then you just bring the arms down like this. And then his back assembly, you could just bring up here, and it has two little connector ports right there for them, right, for the little notches right here. Fit them in. And then you got him in his robot mode. And of course, with his head can swivel back and forth, up and down, wiggly waggly. His arms can rotate out the here, but you also want to get it to where it connects in. But it doesn't go about that far out. He can rotate all the way around, bend at the elbow, and his legs can kick off to the side. Well, and do like. You also want to make sure that this part don't fall out. Legs can kick out to the side, kick back, kick forward. You can bend at the knees. Or you could also do like the whole thing in the animated movie with Cup, where his legs come out. Both legs can do that. And both arms can come out, so you could do that whole scene with Orion. And just post him back in. So let's gear him up. So he could like do that whole. You could add to the scene at the War Darn episode, where he's actually offering Megatron some Energon strips or whatever, you know, whatnot. And that's pretty much Orion Pax. So let's move him up to the side so we can take a look at Optimus Prime. As we are looking now at Optimus Prime, which he does have his blaster gun. And this is the War for Cybertron Siege line Optimus Prime, so he doesn't have the trailer with him. But he also has, he does have this battle axe, which is in shield mode. And this does transform. And to transform it into, from shield to battle axe, you know, you could just lift it here. Of course, you got the black Autobot logo. Pull this part here to do the axe part. And then do this part out here. And you got the battle axe, which is pretty cool. You know, so let's take a look at Optimus in his Cybertronian semi-truck mode, which is pretty cool, with the reds and the blues and the silvers. You know, so let's go ahead and take a look at Optimus in robot mode, and let's get him there. Start by taking his, you could do his feet out first, and you can separate them. Take these parts out. Second, first, same as the first. And then you can easily just start by undoing his chassis or his cab. By taking out the headlights. Open these up, these little side bays up, so you can bring these little bays out, bring his arms out on both sides, and then you can start, and then take his wheel assemblies for the front wheels, slide them in, and then you go back down here to his legs, which to fold them up, you take the back tires, you want to push them in. And then just close this part up. And the same goes in this leg. Just pull the ankle out. These don't want to sit there and turn right for me for some reason. Hang on for 1 second. Alright, I got that set up. Sorry, it just took me a struggle to get it. Then you want to rotate the waist around. And then you want to open up this piece. So you can lift up this cavity. Close these parts in. Actually, you want to close this part in first before you close these. And fold that in, you know, like so. Take the arms, bring them, rotate them around. So you have his backpack associated right. And then you want to take the headlights to flip them back. Close these parts in on the sides. Open up his chest cavity again. And you can raise up his head, close his chest cavity. And thus you have OP ready. And OP, I do mean Optimus Prime. And then you can just gear him up. Put the axe in one hand. Put his gun in the other. And for his articulation, of course, his head can rotate up and down, got some wiggly waggly. His arms can go out to here, as well as rotate all the way around. He can bend at the elbow. His legs can go up to the side like so. Go up forward, go backwards. He can bend at the knee and whatnot. And of course, his ankles can pivot inside, but it's due to transformation, or however you want to do it. You know, so let's go ahead and bring Orion back in, so we can actually I can actually go into the character of Orion and Optimus. As you can tell, Optimus is a little bit taller, but if y'all remember the War Dawn episode, like I was telling you about with Ariel, Orion was shot first by Megatron and fatally shot, and the aerial bots took him to Alpha Trion, and once Orion was taking the Alpha, he became Optimus Prime. So you can really take it there with these two. So these two are like, you can't really do the scene with both of them together because they are technically the same person. Orion was first, and then he became the upgraded version as Optimus Prime, and the leader of the Autobots. That's why Optimus has got the Autobot logo right there, and Orion has no Autobot logo. But because Orion is not really affiliated with either side. But it was a good episode. Got to show a backstory of Optimus. It was more of Optimus's backstory in that episode. But, you know, it was still a great episode in my opinion. I would highly suggest everybody have it. But if you got your Transformers collection, you can't start out with having Optimus Prime without him being Orion Pax first. I would highly suggest anybody to get this set. I think it's a great set. A great little combo. But, you know, definitely got to get these two figures. If not, get other versions of them. But that's pretty much all we did for this week. And see you in the next one. And until all are one, see you in the next one. Peace.